Hi, this is Jesse Pollard here. Today's video, I just want to talk to you a little bit about crankbaits. Hopefully I can make this video short and sweet. I got about 5 Plano tackle boxes that I'll try to quickly go through. First box here, Squarebills. Now my crankbait of choice company is Rapala. I just fished Rapala when I was a kid. It started out when I was a kid, and it fished them ever since. I do have a couple here in the Squarebills. I got a Strike King, and this is the Arc companies. I got these, I believe, through like a mystery tackle box or a tackle warehouse or a lucky tackle box or a champions club. I got, let's show you a couple here, 2 different sizes. This one, the bigger one here, goes about 4 to 5 feet deep. You can see this one's missing the top hook. This little guy here goes 2 to 3. Usually I'll throw these around rip wrap, wood, rocks, docks. Also this is their Crankin series. They only have the 2 sizes for the Squarebills in their Cranking series. Here's another one that this year's Bassmaster Classic was on Loudon Lake and Tellico Lakes. I fished a wild card there a couple years ago, and I believe one of my baits during practice was these guys, and I did catch a couple on some of these during practice, but not during the tournament. Then also they made a couple of Clanking series. Now they don't make them anymore, the Clanking series, which sucks because I do love the Crankin Rap. But this is the Clanking crank. This one here is a 55, which is I believe 5 centimeters and dives for 5 feet. Here's some other colors that I had gotten to test them out before they quit making them. Here's another one for the darker water, and this one here, yep, is the red. I love the red craw colors, of course. Then these are their 53, same thing. I believe it's for 5 centimeters, and the 3 is dives 3 feet. Put these back, and then they got one more, which is their 74 series, which is obviously a little bit bigger, and dives only 4 feet. One thing I want. Come on. You tell I love the red. I love this color too. Yeah, pretty much it for my Squarebills. Throw them around spring, fall, summer. Just if I'm feeling confident, if I'm fishing in a tournament and you know, we're fishing around Rip Rap or any of that stuff, and he's throwing a regular crankbait, I'm throwing maybe a lipless, we're not getting bit, maybe I'll throw a Squarebill. No, this other bait box, I think I'm a little overconfident, but these are Jerkbaits, and I love these Jerkbaits. These Jerkbaits are Rapalas too. I got a few that are Mega Bass and a few that are Strike King. Long story short, a couple years, last super tournament in September on the Mississippi River, me and my boater, we went to a different pool on the Mississippi out of La Crosse, and our first stop, I caught one on a smallmouth on a top water, and I caught another smallmouth jerking. And I will actually pull you the color. It's this guy right here. That was the guy that got me first on the first day. Either that one or actually this one. This is actually this one. My mistake. I'm wrong. It's this color with that orange bottom. And that was it right there. This is their Shad Rap 9 by Rapala. Got to our second spot. He had a small school of smallmouth that hit right by the boat, missed him. Didn't think nothing of it. Jerking again by a log, and I got a largemouth. Went up from there, fished a couple different spots, caught a non-keeper off the jerkbait. Went back to the first spot. Neither one of us caught anything. Got to the second spot. Yeah, no, he had some more that hit by the boat again. I remember the first time, and I said, maybe we're on top of them. Maybe we need to back off the shore a little bit, which we did, and that's what happened. We were right on top of them, and I slayed them. I called a couple times, and at weigh-in, I want to say I weighed 13 pounds 8 ounces on five fish. I was leading after day one. Second day, me and my boater, the other first place guy on the boater side, we both struggled. I actually didn't catch a fish until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We fished from 6:15 to 2:15, and that was the only one I had in the boat. Dropped from first to seventh, but it is what it is. Yep, like I said, I do have like the Strike Kings. Get out of here. Had to get some in, that sexy shad color. You got to get some in those. Excuse me. Come on, there it is. Now I think I do have another one in the deep version. Like I said, smallmouth love jerkbaits. I learned this. I pretty much took this technique from Kevin Van Dam. That's the person I think of when I think of jerkbait fishing, is Kevin Van Dam, and he's retiring this year. I wish I would have got to see him fish in person one more time before, but it's okay. This is his deep jerkbait. I also have some mega bass, shallow and deep ones. And then I also have, which I did buy some more, this is the Ripstop 9. Pretty much same color, but a little bit smaller. Every tournament that I fish this year, I'm probably going to have one tied on since from last year. My regional tournament, I did catch one down on Grand Lake on one of these jerkbaits on the first day. Now off to a box that I do love. Rapala baits. Like I said, now we're on to the DT series, which I love throwing. They got a great color selection, Rapala does, and I think that's kind of one of the reasons why I'm sticking with them. I'm going to show you the one bait that caught me my very first limit, 5 bass limit. The only other limit I've caught on the Mississippian tournaments is a 3 bass limit. But here is this guy right here. I caught a couple around docks, one off Rip Rap, and then 2 more on a bridge piling. That crankbait right there. Like I said, they got a great color selection. You know, this is another one of my favorites to throw. This is their DT4. Dives 4 feet. This one here is a DT6. The DT stands for dives 2, so that one goes 6 feet. Great color selection, like I said. You saw the dark red. Here's the brown version, and then they have the basically their green olive version. I like them too. I do have some Ike colors, custom colors, but that's another great pattern that I do well with. I'll show you a couple Ike colors here quick. I haven't got a lot of confidence in these, but I think these will work great during stained waters. But I believe this is the Caribbean Shad, and this is the Rasta. Also in this box I have the Clanking Raps, which they don't make anymore. But when it was Gander Mountain and they had their bin of clearance bin, they had a ton of these. You can see I was fishing around grass on that one. But you gotta love the colors. And listen to that sound. Fun fact, I'll show you one here. It's pretty beat up, and I've had for a while. And caught a limit, or not a limit, but caught a few fish. Kind of almost outfished my boat around the tournament, but went to a different spot and he slayed them. This ghost color that they have. Beginning the early morning by the Rip Rap. This is where I like to throw these guys too. Rip Rap. I mean, pretty much anywhere you want to throw a crankbait. I got a lot of confidence in this box. And I'm gonna show you. They're. Take this out of there. I love these Plano series. The colors just, oh, that was a little bit up. Colors just pop off these. I got some deep diving crankbaits here. Now here in this box, I do got a couple Strike Kings. Yeah, I want to say these are 5D or 6D. And I fished a couple tournaments where on Grand Lake, we're fishing deep for them, trying to get them to bite, but they didn't. I want to say these are their his 5Ds, but it could be 6Ds too. But they got, you know, they do got some more in their lineup for the DTs now, but I got 4, 6, got 10, 14, 16, and I got their 20 deep. They're deep divers. Here's their 14. Just love their color selection. Here's their, like I said, I love that red. Largemouth, smallmouth alike, they both love that red craw color. Let's see if we can get this box closed. In this other box, and I don't have a lot of confidence in them. They do have, can be a jerkbait style. I actually got one, I think, tied on one of my lures already from last year, or tied on. And one of my is their Rap Shads. Can be used as a jerkbait if you want to. I've caught a couple, but just haven't got a confidence in them. I've caught a lot of small fish, not a lot of bigs. I mean, this is their yellow perch. I mean, up here in Wisconsin, almost every lake's got perch in it. When I get to a place that's got shad, I love that ghost color. And then these here, let's see if it says on there. Nope. But they at the X Raps they do make two sizes, a 6 and an 8, I believe it was. Here's their smaller ones. I love that olive color. Then also in this wonderful box, I have the silent ones, just the regular Shad Raps. These I think I got 5s and 7s. I got them in perch, bluegill patterns, fire tiger. You guessed it, red craw. Red craw. Like I said, red craw colors just caught me a lot of fish over the years. Just don't have a lot of confidence in getting bites on these during tournaments when you're only fishing for 8 hours and you need bites. Maybe I'll get there, but at the moment, no. But every crankbait that I've shown you today, it's got its place. You could throw a crankbait, pretty much anywhere. On top of grass, around bridges, dams, riprap, rock piles, logs, laydowns, stumps, open water. Whether they're suspended and you're not fishing them on the bottom, or you need them to be on the bottom. Rapala's got a great lineup. I'm not sponsored by Rapala. I'm not on their pro staff. I do have a lot, and that's just the company that I got a lot of confidence in. I do got, like I said, a couple Strike Kings, but my choice has been Rapala. You can get them at rapala.com. You can get them at Tackle Warehouse. You can get them at Walmart. I do want to tell you one little quick story with Rapalas. They don't make my first Rapala when I got into fishing again. They made a DT4. I gotta go all the way back to my box for Squarebills. And there goes the camera. And here is the color that I had. And it was in the DT series. And relatively speaking, it caught me my biggest bass at that point in time, but it was in that color. Pretty much. That nice watermelon back, the black dot, but it was in a DT series. And it caught me an 18.5-inch smallmouth, and I've been hooked ever since. So, go out and explore. You may find another crankbait company you prefer. Sometimes crankbaits like this are all about preference and what you grew up on. But for me, like I said, I grew up on Rapalas, and if you go to their website, they have a nice color selection, and their paint jobs are pretty dang good. For me, real quick, my colors, I try to keep neutral colors. The craw colors, the shad colors, bluegills, perch. I usually don't go outside that too much. And that will be it for today, and then maybe in the next crankbait video, hopefully I'll be on the water. We'll get some good shots at me catching some fish on them, and then I'll tell you about my setup out on the water. See you next time.